Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. And the Aztecs will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Sooners' offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Give to the single back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Sooners in the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Tavai. Trying to get to him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will go to work for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
On second down, he'll fire. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Looking to move it through the air. Can't get him to the ground. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second along from the 21. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball
fires into traffic, picked off. Bringing it back. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating a loss on first down.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Feeling some heat. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Sooners want to move quickly.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking downfield, it's Tavai coming after him. It's complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
Yeah, and we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Movement here from the tight end. They're going to run it. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Getting some heat.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Aztecs have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Working that left side now. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. He makes the catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far. They're up by 7 over Western Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. No huddle offense to the line. Looking to throw, it's Tavai. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He's back to throw on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. The offense set for a first down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Here comes the option. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Nielsen. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They've had a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on. Hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their accuracy. This guy, I tell you, he fits right in this Oklahoma offense.
Here's the give off the left side. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They move the tight end all over. Quick handoff. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. He's got 59 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive 1st half here in this season opener. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Delivers the stiff arm. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Quarterback will audible. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Now adjusting. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Now improvising. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aztecs.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got it.
And he's running in the open. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Tavai. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Touchdown Sooners. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. One more snap coming before halftime. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's going to pass. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Tripped up for the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Yeah, I think it's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Quickly out to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, San Diego State! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Finds his big tight end and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Oh, better look out. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Nielsen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Purdue is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over UConn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, look out. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Aztecs have pushed it inside the 20. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Inside a minute to go here in the third. They'll go to the air. Steps away. Gets rid of it. He's got the tight end. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. The Aztecs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Offense set on first down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking downfield, it's Tavai. Let's it fly. Got him downfield. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second down, looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the big fella. Breaks the tackle. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. First down here for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Worthy. Runs through the tackle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the target. Makes a connection. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right?
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the pummeling has started.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Sooner offense returns to the field. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's off to the races. At the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Reels it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
That makes the score. San Diego State 49.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was looking for running room, but they get him down at the 28, and now they are set up. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Now they'll run it to the right here. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop, and that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. To the air, it's Tavai. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback checking the play. To the air on first down. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to the ground game on the left. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes a grab. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the stomping has commenced.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the air one more time. He's got his man. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Got his man on the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back to throw, it's Tavai. Caught. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snap in the shotgun. Lets it fly. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? They'll try it on the ground. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
Next, another Aztec.